Philippines against China, the final score 96-75. I have with me now from Team China, coach Aleksandar Djordevic and player Zhao Rui. We get the coaches and players' statement first before we open up the floor for questions. Zhao Rui, your statement please first.
很遗憾输掉了这场比赛，然后我相信，很多支持我们的球迷，尤其是中国球迷，可能他们也不能接受这样的结果。对，其实我们也不能接受。今天这场比赛，我觉得对方比我们更想赢。我们在场上没有打出我们应该有的一种年轻的一种力量。我觉得我作为一名后卫在场上的时候，我觉得我也没有领导好大家，在场上去控制很好的一个节奏，去带动队友。所以说，我觉得这个东西是我们需要去总结的，要向那些强队去学习，去如何打正确的篮球。我觉得这对我以后参加完这次世界杯，我觉得对我以后的这个篮球道路，我觉得有了一个更深刻的一个认识，然后让我知道自己以后应该抱着什么样的态度、什么样的专注度、什么样的态度去训练和比赛。对。
We lost this game. I want to say sorry. We let our Chinese fans down. And after this tournament, I have a more deep thought, understanding of the basketball game. It's gonna change my attitude for the practice and the game. As a guard, I didn't lead my team well. I will improve that.
Thank you. Coach Djordevic, your thoughts on the game today?
Hello. First of all, congratulations to the Philippines team. I think they took advantage of our loss of focus and concentration and understanding what and how we should have played this third quarter, and they just exactly did what we were preparing for them not to do, and we just entered with some quick shots on our side, very quick shots, very rushed that didn't go in, and they were just taking advantage and putting back their putbacks, their one-on-ones. We didn't focus on our tasks for how and how to defend their one-on-one players, especially Clarkson in that third quarter. We did a pretty good job at the beginning, and that's basketball. Once you're tired, once the difficulties start, you have to use your head, and our head was not used in a proper way tonight in the second half. We got tired. The game that we played day after day, back to back, again with Angola, it took a lot of energy for us. We had Zhao Chi out after 7 minutes, and this was it. It was just this third quarter that cut our legs. Tried to stop it with a couple of timeouts. That usually doesn't happen, but we must learn from this. This is a game. Basketball game is the game for thinkers. You must think a lot in every possession. You must understand what is happening on both sides of the floor, not just play up and down. And it goes with tasks, with your obligations in the game. We must not lose it. It stands with discipline, fanatic discipline, and if it's not there, the results like this happen. This was a tough tournament for us. I'm very sorry for how we finished it. I also, as a head coach, must take a lot of responsibility, actually, as a first one, and stay behind my players and keep working to get better.
Thank you. I would like to open up the floor for questions, please. Make sure all your phones are switched on silent. Once you receive the microphone, state your name and the outlet you are working for, please. We start with questions in English, if there are any. Yes, up here in the first row, gentleman in the white shirt first.
主教练，在你的带领下，中国男篮打出了世界杯历史上最差战绩，你对此有什么评价？
Coach, this is our worst record for Team China. What's your comment for that?
Yeah, as I said before, I will repeat it. everybody brings responsibility. Head coach is the first one. That's how it happens. It's a sport. We gotta pound. Try to get back. Try to get better every day. That's our job.
每个人都有自己的职责，主教练负第一责任，然后我们会在后面的训练比赛当中会提高。
Thank you. We got one more question over here.
Coach, you're trying to do. In Chi, he stepped down because of injury early in the game, yet we still have a big man in Big Wang on the bench. You didn't play him last game, you didn't play him in this game. Can you explain a little bit why you made that decision to keep him on the bench?
I was going with Hu Jintao that I think that he could be of great use for us, and I think that he needs experience at this level. He was okay. I asked him a couple of times, and he was okay physically. He was okay. He can do this kind of effort. That was the decision.
Thank you. More questions? Okay, over here.
So, Mikhail down there said you found out that the players, his teammates, are playing too gentle, not like monsters, don't have the I must win mindset. And he's only with the team for 7 weeks. And for you, did you find this kind of situation? What did you do? What did you try to make your
To play my life.
and how did it work? Did it work?
I never comment opinions of the others. Who said that?
Well, the Kaiers
Kaier said it?
Yeah, the players are now playing like.
So you write down what he says. We are trying to create our mentality every day. Players are bringing that in their backpack. We're trying to throw that with them together, working on it fanatically, but everybody is entitled for his opinion, opinion. He's with us only 5 weeks, not even 5 weeks.
More questions? Yes, over here.
Next big event will be the Asian Games. Is there any detailed plan for the preparation of the Asian Games?
No, we just have to get some rest and then continue with this team, more or less. We'll see how we're staying with the injuries, and incorporate maybe some other player.
One more question over here. Yes.
Coach, are you going to keep leading this team at the Asian Games?
Yes, sir.
So, if so, what do you make of this whole tournament in terms of your main takeaway? You
It's
know,
a lot of new kids, a lot of young players who never played at this level. This is the first competition for them, and I think they are going to understand the best what is it all about, how physical this is, how demanding it is, how you have to use your head in every second, every moment of the competition of the game, and never lose your head. And this is something that we have to work on, definitely. But a lot of young Chinese players show their face for the first time, and that's what I see in the future.
I think we have time for one final question, also in Chinese, if there are any. Yes, one final question over here.
Coach, you mentioned earlier before the tournament started that this Philippine team you face is different from the one you faced back in 2019 with Serbia. Now that you've experienced it firsthand on the game, what are your thoughts on now after the game?
Well, obviously they grew up. Incorporating a player like Larsson gave them a lot of inside courage, and that's what a player of his capabilities, talent, and quality can bring to the group. That's something you transfer to the group through your way of playing, through your way of fighting, and he's definitely the leader of this Philippines team. They're playing with their home crowd. They were always cheering for them, and that's a huge advantage at this level, to have your home crowd with you, and gives you wings sometimes. And, that's what I think. Some young players that are showing up, like Soto, some veterans. It's a good mix. They show their face.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
That concludes the
Thank you.
press conference.
Thank you.